you never know, John. You and your profession just might recognise that we are a good side.
We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole wide world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the best team in the land. We got the best damn team in the land. We got the best team in the land. We got the whole world in our hands. There's Tony and Robbo and Martin O'Neill. There's Spider and Needham, they'll never yield. There's Archie, the Gamble, all over the field. We got the best team in the land. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole wide world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. There's Colin and Withy and Larry Lloyd too. McGovern and Bertie, they're pushing them through. And Peter, the keeper, with nothing to do. We've got the best team in the land. We're gonna win everything. So stand up and sing for Fluffy the King. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole wide world in our hands. We got.
Good evening and welcome to the Nottingham Forest PES 2021 Master League, in a sort of modern Master League in association with Virtual Red Mods. We've got 5 games for you today. We've got brief highlights in a moment of Blackpool, totaling a grand total of 20 goals. We've got Blackpool coming up, brief highlights of that one. Then Reading, another brief highlights game. Then we're away at Preston. And then a sensational match, an 8-goal thriller with Luton Town. That's one you better not miss. And then fun in the snow at Barnsley as we travel to Watwell. But it's to Blackpool we go for brief highlights of their away trip to the seaside. Here we go. Black salt down for Forest. 10 minutes gone here. Bright sunshine by the seaside as we head towards Christmas. Balotelli. 2 waiting for the cross to come in. And there's one of them and a goal. Forest in front. Gomez at the bar post. 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. And to be quite honest, it was a goal that was coming from the word goal. Blackpool obviously struggling at the wrong end of the championship table. Balotelli, Son Milner, the goal scorer, turns provider on the opening goal. Gomez darts in, static Blackpool defence. And Nottingham Forest take the lead with 11 minutes gone here at Blackpool. Fine header. 1-0. James with a free kick then for Blackpool, trailing 1-0 here. Looking towards Yates. Takes it down nicely there, Yates, and still got possession there, Yates, away from Worrell. And what's the referee giving here? Free kick to Blackpool. Well, I'm going to give full marks to Yates there for persistence. Joe Worrell looks like he was the man penalised there. Look at Yates here, great determination. And I have to say that's a very soft decision. Anyway, Josh Bowler's going to take this one for Blackpool. Bowler's free kick. Oh, he beats the man on the man and the keeper, and it's 1-0. And Bloomfield Road comes to life. Josh Bowler, the goal scorer, and the Seasiders are level. Well, it's a brilliant free kick for Josh Bowler, it really is. Beautifully curved with the left foot. Wallow and Samba on the line could do little about it. The 5-man wall did not do its job, and Blackpool are level. Wallow up above Yates, that was brilliant play. And, ball lost there by Dougal to Gomez. Here's Balotelli. Oh, Ex-Soldiers got into a very good attacking position and has scored. A superb goal. Well, he's come up with some big goals for Forest this season, the Uruguayan. And there's another one. Right on the stroke of half time, Alex Ferguson's men 2-1 up by the seaside. Ball lost by Dougal here, ball played forward. Balotelli, beautiful weighted ball, and Max Alt, brilliant. Goodness personified by the Uruguayan international. And Nottingham Forest, who are going so well at the moment, lead by 2-1 here at Bloomfield Road. A terrific effort as we hit half time here at Bloomfield Road. Almost had a quarter of an hour played in the second half. This is Balotelli. Perez strikes it. Oof. Now that would have been a goal and a half. Got the ball from around about the halfway line and then just went with it really, and the shot not far wide. Yates, Wintle, Ward. Here's Connolly. Connolly's cross, header one, and wide by Yates. Good football that from Blackpool. Nice ball out towards Connolly. He's really got a good cross on him, but Yates just heading wide. Gomez. Lolly. Here's Joe Lolly! Oh, magnificent by Joe Lolly! Well, he scored a couple of smashing goals at Coventry earlier on in the season. He's just scored another smasher here. And that's the points going back down south to the Midlands and to Nottingham Forest. Lolly getting a piggyback there from Max Lowe there. But this is a real example of how to finish. He's come on as a substitute for Danny Welbeck here, and he's just absolutely lashed it in. And Nottingham Forest are free to the good on the Fylde coast on a very, very sunny afternoon, but cold. Terrific finish from Lolly, and 3-1. Connolly. Nice skills from Connolly. Dougal again. He's lost it to Cafu. Another substitute. Lolly's making a terrific run alongside Balotelli. It's Lolly who's onside. The flag has stayed down. Just a goalkeeper to beat, and he's done it. A brace after coming on as a substitute for Joe Lolly. That wraps the points up with 5.5 minutes plus stoppage time to play. And Nottingham Forest go to 4-1. Yeah, in defence, splitting past Blackpool, understandably having to chuck men forward, looking to get a goal back or two themselves, but Forest so sharp and ruthless on the counter-attack. Well, just far, far too good, and Lolly here. Composure, give the goalkeeper the eyes, and finish well. Good result this for Nottingham Forest as the whistle is blown for the end here on the Fylde coast to chase in an experience for Blackpool. But Nottingham Forest are sending real big messages out to Sheffield United and the rest of the championship here. Alex Ferguson men running riot here on the Fylde coast today, and deserved winners over Blackpool, who tried but just weren't able to cope with the attacking intent of Forest. Forest winning by 4-1 here on the Fylde coast. Yes, indeed, and a terrific performance by Fergie's men. They're showing no mercy at the moment. Good side, playing good football, especially on the travels now. That's twice now they've gone up to Lancashire, to Blackburn and to Blackpool, and they've scored 4 goals in each time. Joe Lolly though with a really cracking third goal. Anyway, Peterborough and Swansea drew 1-1, so too did Birmingham and Coventry. Derby 0, Fulham 3. West Brom 0, Millwall 2. They're dropping like a stone, West Brom. Cardiff now 4-2 winners over Hull City. So we'll look at the next page. Let's look at the next page, shall we? There we go. Bristol and Blackburn 0-0. Stoke 2, Bournemouth 0. Sheffield United are relentless at the moment, winning 1-0 against Middlesbrough. In form, Middlesbrough at that. Reading, our next opponents, will beat QPR 1-0. Preston North End, our opponents after that, drew 2-2 with Huddersfield Town. And Luton Town, our opponents after that, drew 1-1 with our opponents after that, Barnsley. If you see what I mean. Oh, dear me. So that was match day 16 all wrapped up and done within about 10 minutes. So that takes us to 39. We're still 5 points behind Sheffield United. However, we're 4 points ahead of Cardiff, who have taken advantage. Cardiff and Fulham, in fact, have gone above West Bromwich Albion, Peterborough and Coventry and Blackpool at the wrong end of the table. Now we go to Deepdale. No, we don't. We go to... no, we don't. That's a bit early on in the piece. We go now to the home match with Reading and to the City Ground. Preston comes up after that, but no, great performance there. Now the hope was, there was a big comeback for Lewis Grabby. If you remember in the last episode, we tried to negotiate, but Blackpool didn't want to know. But if you remember last time, so Lewis Grabban wasn't going. However, Forner was available. Dundee United had bid, I think, about 200 grand, but I thought we'd better get him off the wage bill because he ain't going to get a start with us. And then, of course, there was a scouting to come. But the next game was going to be against Reading, who, as I said, have just won their last match in the roundup. And so this was going to be a really tough game. As it turned out, it was going to be possibly one of the more frustrating matches that we're going to bring you today. But as you see from the brief highlights, there was no shortage of really good action. Let's see. Renault to Puskas. In the hoops. Boris, of course, in the red. My Tyres twisted Pires inside and out. Gets the cross in there towards Thomas. And here comes to Alhalovic. The shot is blocked away. And here's Laxalt. Ready starting the better of the two teams at the moment. Here's Laxalt now breaking forward. Picks out Gomez. Now Drager. Balotelli and Welbeck waiting in the penalty area. Drager's cross is an excellent one. Just too high for the strike force. Arter, who can hit him. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Well. And he's cut it back to Balotelli. It's kicked off the line and hooked to safety. Then Pires' shot is well repelled. And a corner it is to Nottingham Forest. And 3 goals here, Forest. A couple of moments kicked off the line and then the other shot back in. That's a great save. Backs out. Welbeck. Oh, he's done well. Shown the player the dummy and the shot just wide. The football again from Nottingham Forest, the hallmark of their manager, the great Sir Alex Ferguson. Nice one-touch football, just like the end product, unfortunately. Vajovic wading in there towards Puskas, who hits the post. Well, there's the shot from Puskas. He was very close, beat the goalkeeper a mile, but hit the post. Puskas again, he's through. It's Puskas for Reading. And Troy Samba, not for the first time this season, having to make a very brave save. Here's Max Lowe. Max out. And Balotelli waiting in the centre. That's Balotelli! And Welbeck there too. It's Danny Welbeck, in fact, with the header. Should have scored though, Danny Welbeck. Maite. Vajovic. He's lost it this time. Drager's absolutely got a good foot in there and has got Forest on their way again. Here's Gomez, who has a good tendency to hit shots, and he's post a very good save from the goalkeeper. 4 marks for Gomez for striking that. To the goalkeeper's credit, I think he would have had that covered, and it was at a good height for him as well in any case. Goalkeeping. Joe Wobble. It's out. He's lost it now. Waller's completely out of position here. Halovic. Alba. And there goes the finish at the end of the game, and no score then between Nottingham Forest and Reading. Really disappointing fair, really. Both teams deserve a clean sheet apiece, but neither attack really threatened in a weird sort of way. I think it was a dull game. 5 on target for Forest, 2 for Reading, but there you go. Yes, there you go. It's finished 0-0. Disappointing, really, if I think about it. Anyway, elsewhere, Swansea 3, Blackpool 1 at the Liberty, Coventry 0, Peterborough 3. Good result for Peterborough. That is their relegation woes and dumped Coventry well and truly in it. Fulham 4, Birmingham 1, Millwall 1, Derby County 3. Good win for Wayne Rooney's boys. And West Brom have stopped the rot. They've beaten Hull away at the Cairn by a goal to 0. As for Blackburn, they were beaten against Cardiff. Yes. Bournemouth 4, Bristol City 2, Sheffield United 2, Stoke City 0, Queen's Park Rangers 0, our next opponents Preston North End 2, Huddersfield 2, our next opponents after that Luton 0, and then Middlesbrough 3, and our next opponents after that Barnsley 0. So that's the match day 17 all round up. We've done the next 2 match days and it's only taken us about 17 minutes to get round to wrapping it up. And the standings now 7 points the difference now for Sheffield United. We are now 3 points ahead of Cardiff, so we've really dropped 2 points. So the gap obviously 2 down up to 7 now. Coventry still yet to win this season. That's a real worry for them at the bottom. So we now go with a little bit of trepidation now to Preston North End. This is as we go into Christmas. So this is the Boxing Day match, essentially, this one. This is a Boxing Day match. This is Christmas and New Year now. I know it's not Christmas in real life, but in the Nottingham Forest career mode, as a bid came in for Ariata, which we're going to end, I think. Yeah, we're going to reject. Yeah, so there'll be no January exit for Ariata. Why should there be? He's been really good for us this season. But, yeah, so we go to Deepdale for Boxing Day. So our Boxing Day bonanza took us to Deepdale for our third of 5 games. And this time we have a bit more of a highlights package for you, because there was lots of really super action and there was lots more that we could have left in, but we had to keep out. But as you'll see from the final match edit, it was a superb game and a real pleasure to do here. So let's get over to Deepdale and see how we did against the Nottingham Whites of Preston North End. Preston North End come out here this Boxing Day 9. They're up against some of the great entertainers of the Football League at the moment in Nottingham Forest. Goals galore, even though they didn't find a net last time out before the Christmas Day against Reading. But they'll still fancy themselves to do a job here. On the Preston side, Hodor have picked up, but they did lose. Or drew, I think, last time out. But anyway, this is what Ryan Law has chosen to recite. Connor Ripley, of course, instead of Stuart Ripley's in goal. Connor Wicking, you may remember, on these days at Bristol Palace up front with Paul Gallagher playing in behind. Forest yet again keep the same lineup as previously. Ferguson just very reluctant to change the winning formula right now. Well, 5 minutes gone here at Deepdale. There's Gomez. Drager in a bit of space over on the far side there. Little chip in there. Headed out. Gomez to hit. Arter to hit. And to score! Ariata with an absolute sensational goal. A man that was subject to a transfer bid from elsewhere, which was rejected before the game by Nottingham Forest. Well, he's shown Alex Ferguson's faith in him there with a superb goal. And that's going to go up for one of the goals of the season. Look at that. Must have been 30 yards if that, and he struck it sweetly with the left foot. Connor Ripley just didn't have a ring and a prayer with this one. Preston seemed to have got the ball away, but they didn't bank on the former Bournemouth man hitting a rasper like this. May have got a slight nick, but no more. But still, great start. 1-0. Balotelli, Welbeck, Gomez, behind him there Gomez, but he's kept it in well. Gone past the defender, now can he take on Bauer? Ball laid in, Welbeck will make it 2! 5 minutes before the break. Well, it's been a quiet sort of first half between the two Forest goals, but this is a real classic goal, a goal of real genius here. Chest and left foot volley. On that one control, the ball never bounced on the ground once. Never touched the pitch at all. Look at that. That's just fantastic skill from Danny Welbeck. 2-0. Brilliant, brilliant goal. Low. Stopped there by Scott Sinclair, from a Chelsea youngster. Slow again with the throw. Arter. Pires. Stop now. A chance here for Conor Wickham now to break as we go into 1 added minute at the end of the first half. Johnson. And Johnson's got away here for Preston North End. No foul. Ball back to Bryce Samba, and there goes the half-time whistle. Well, a good first half if you're a Forest supporter, 2-0 up, but really, in truth, it was a really poor quality first half. The 2 moments of genius. First, a terrific 30-yard thunderbolt from Ariarta, and then a terrific chest and swivel shot by Danny Welbeck. And Forest are in complete control. Preston 0, Nottingham Forest 2 at half-time. Welcome back to Deepdale for the start of the second half. No changes from either side as Forest get us underway then in this second period. Here's Drago. And, Preston attacking where their supporters are based. Gomez's cross, here's Balotelli! 3-0! Look at the delight on the Italian's face. Super Mario does it again. And Forest running away with this game. Right at the start of the second half. This is just unbelievable. Peels away, unmarked at the back post. Connor Ripley hasn't got a winger to player again. And how many times has Gomez crossed from that right hand side, pinpoint onto Balotelli's head? Probably countless times. Another goal for Mario, and he's loving life, and so are Forest. They're 3 up now. Gallagher for Preston. Nugent, who's come out as a substitute. Still David Nugent, still going. Referee allows the advantage. Oh, that's a bad foul. Figueiredo is booked. So an opportunity here for Preston to get on the score sheet at least, and the last half hour a little nervy here for Nottingham Forest. It's going to be Paul Gallagher to take it then with the right foot. Can he curl one in here? Gallagher! Brilliant off the crossbar! Preston have a lifeline. Paul Gallagher. Well, Forest have conceded too many 3-kick goals, but there ain't nothing you can do about that. Drago was trying to be the man on the line, but he couldn't get there. Neither could the goalkeeper neither. Preston are on the board, 3-1. Lally. He's picked up Gomez, and Lally trying to make it into the centre. Balotelli's there too. It's deflected, it's kept in, or has it? It'll be a Forest throw in anyway. Lost in possession by a good 20%. Here comes the cross towards Balotelli at the far, and it's into the side netting. Threatening the fourth one here, Forest. Mario Balotelli came so mighty close, side netting. So 2 minutes into 4 added now. Forest have got the points. It's a question of how many more they'll win by here if they play their cards right. And Gomez has laid it into Balotelli. This could really settle the issue. It has settled the issue. Mario strikes again. That's his second and Forest fourth. And there's no question about it that Forest will go away from Lancashire with all 3 points, and that's the 3rd time they've come up to Lancashire against Blackburn, Blackpool and Preston North End, and on each occasion where they've been to Lancashire they've come away with 3 points and 4 goals. So one wins every single time. That's some stat, that. Corners personified by the Maverick Italian. They always say, why always him? Well, this is the reason why. Deadly finishing and deadly providing as well. And it's led to Forest again going 4-1 up. And that's the way it'll stay as the referee bowls for the end. Terrific result. Ariarta got the first, Welbeck got the second, that made it 2-0. Balotelli got the third at the start of the second half. And then it was then down to Gallagher to pull one back, but it was never going to be enough. Balotelli got one towards the end, and Preston North End well beaten. It's finished Preston North End 1, Nottingham Forest 4. Ruthless from Mario and from Nottingham Forest. 4-1 winners we were, and deservedly so. Great result. So 4-1 we won there at Deepdale. That's a great statistic that each time we've been to Lancashire we've won 4-1 against all the Lancashire clubs. Anyway, Reading 1, Swansea 3, Blackpool 1, Coventry 3, Peterborough 2, Fulham 4, Birmingham City 1, Millwall 1, and Derby 3, Hull City 0. Derby County, that is. 3, Hull City 0. This is match day 18. Let's have a look at the next page in just a second or two. On the roundup, here we are. West Brom 4, Blackburn 1, Cardiff 0, Bournemouth 2, Bristol City 0, Sheffield United 1, Stoke and Middlesbrough finished 1-1. Luton lined up for our match with a 1-0 defeat to QPR at Kenilworth Road, and Barnsley, our opponents after that, warmed up with a 2-0 defeat in the Yorkshire Derby to Huddersfield Town. So plenty to play for. And as per the table, we're on 43 points, so we've moved well ahead of Fulham. But we're still a good 7 points behind Sheffield United, who are romping away with it. Coventry with 8 points, bringing up the rear. So we take on Luton Town, who are in 13, doing okay, 22 points, still not out the relegation scrap yet. But this game promised to be a classic, and a classic it certainly turned out to be. So much so that I invited my old mate Trevor to come up to the City Ground for me and spend an afternoon with me. So spend an evening with me as we see Iniesta win the Best Asia Player Award. So yeah, I brought him up from Trevor Vision Centre, and this, folks, is how a terrific game against Luton actually turned out. Stay tuned, folks. This will be epic. I promise you this, because you're going to see an 8-goal thriller. Yes, an 8-goal thriller. Here are the full highlights now, with me obviously describing it. Here we go. Welcome to the City Ground for the first game here after Christmas. It's a cold night, and I've got a special guest in the commentary box. Yes, he's not commentating with me, but Trevor Sports has come up from London. He likes a good game, likes a good football match, so I've got him a behind the scenes pass, and he's in the gantry with me tonight in a watching brief, because he appreciates a good close Christmas football game. But Nottingham Forest remain unchanged. How long that will remain. Adrian, of course, coming to the club at the end after this game. It still remains the same team. Ferguson not changing the winning formula, but he may well have to change his goalkeeper if Adrian comes in. Samba's been letting a few in recently, so Samba really needs a clean sheet tonight against the Luton Town side, who are going really well so far under Nathan Jones. Connick, the man up front, and watch out for Henry Lansby, the former Middlesbrough, former Arsenal youngster. He's a terrific player. Watch out for Kyle Naismith, good on the set plays. Summer again. So far, it hasn't lived up to any billing at the moment, this game. It's going to be a good game to watch, I think. Here's Drager now. Let's hope it picks up here. Ball in there towards Balotelli! 1-0! Simple as that. The old Fulham works to Amico again. Gomez from the right hand side. Balotelli at the far post. A typical Nottingham Forest goal. And there is its architect, the manager, Sir Alex Ferguson. Always likes his wingers to bomb down beach flank. And there it is, rugby cross, static Luton defending. And there we are, the first goal. We're going to get to 8. Just shy of a quarter of an hour, but we've got it. There's the header, no chance to goalkeeper, 1-0. Balotelli again. Arter. Here's Drager. Oh, he's doing well again. The same firm waiting in the middle. Balotelli, good save. And Balotelli, 2-0. Getting in at the second time of asking after the goalkeeper had made a smashing first save to keep the initial hammer out, and Balotelli helps himself to a brace, and Forest are threatening to run riot here. Drager with a wonderful cross. Balotelli's first header, maybe straight at the goalkeeper, but it's it off all right. And that's 2-0. As I say though, the cross was good. There's the header. A super save from the keeper. He can't reach it the second time. And it's 2-0. Oh, he was stripped, but he's allowed to go on. And that will be a free kick to Luton. And another yellow card. Arter, the man who picks up the bookable offence this time. I thought it was chopped down once and then twice by the same player. It's going to be Kai Naismith to take it, I fancy. Naismith with the left foot. Another superb goal! And Luton are back in it. It's 2-1. Kai Naismith. Oh, another free kick goal considered by Forest. We need to cut that out. Once again, Bryce Samba could do little about it, and it's 2-1 now, and the game is back on. So looking throw, Bell to take, Berry. Get another Forest attack in motion. Oh, he's gone down the right hand side, and again Balotelli waiting in the centre. There he is, and the goalkeeper's made a complete mess of it. Gets a hat-trick, Mario Balotelli! 3-1, and we haven't even played 36 minutes. This man is a goal-scoring machine. The goalkeeper here will have to take a lot of the blame. It was straight at him. And he will not enjoy that, the Luton goalkeeper. I've no doubt. Lovely cross back. Watch the header. Should be saying that for me. It's poor goalkeeping. And it's 3-1 now. Here's Arter. It's not a football now for Forest. Here's Figueiredo to get it back to Brad Samba. It's completely out of his goal, and it's in. A crazy own goal. Figueiredo puts his head in his hands. Bright Samba was nowhere to be seen, and Luton, through Forest's own stupidity really, have a way back into this match just before the break. Oh, it's a very, very comical own goal. Keystone Cox, if ever you see it. He miscued the clap pass, and it's turned into a goal for Luton. And they're back in this game. Here's Berry. Berry still going. It's still Berry. Oh, that looks a very harsh free kick. Arter's got to watch his step though. He's on a booking, so he's got to watch it here. Let's have a look at it now. Figueiredo had gone in there, and then Arter the second time. He gave it against Figueiredo. So Naismith has a chance now to score another free kick. The man on the line is there. Oh, it's gone in! An own goal by Maxwell. It's another own goal. 2 own goals for Forest, and Luton are back level at 3-3. Well, what more can we take of this? If they don't get any points from this Forest, you can rest assured Fergie will have his hair dry out. What was Lowe thinking of? 3-3 now. Campbell towards Connick. Cornick has turned well. Cornick with a shot. Good save by Samba. Has kept Nottingham Forest on parity here. It could have been 4-3 down here. Cornick got the shot in. It's a great effort. Samba up to the challenge. So Naismith to swing the corner in now. Here it goes towards the area. Oh! And wide of the post. Oh, Samba breathes a huge sigh of relief, and no wonder. There's a free kick and the header just over. Or just wide for Modinieda. Modinieda. Well, he has replaced Danny Welbeck. Oh, you've got a couple of goals the other week against Blackpool. To try and turn the tide here in this game with halfway through the second half, 67 gone. Henry Landspring with a long goal for ball looking towards Cornick. Oh, Talax out. 3-3 here. Terrific game of football. Oh dear me, him and Balotelli nearly got in each other's way. Here comes the Mercurio Italian! Brilliant save, and it was Wally's header. And then did the goalkeeper save it? It's a good cross from Balotelli. No, it hit the angle of post and bar. Post and crossbar, that is. Cornick to Ruddock. Bell. Naismith. Cornick waiting in the middle. Still Naismith. Looks like he's going to have a cutback maybe. Still got it, Naismith. He's kept possession really well. Still going Naismith, and Leighton have scored. 3-1 down to 4-3 up. Kai Naismith. And another twist in this extraordinary match here at the City Ground. Rooted in front for the first time. Oh, this is unbelievable. What a brilliant effort this is. So Luton back in front now, and here's Lowe again. Cross comes in, oh, and over the top, it nearly was 4-4. Gomez has done it, well, nearly did it. I'll tell you what, it was a lovely cross from Max Lowe here, nearly make it up for the own goal he scored. Oh, 6 yards, he should be scoring. Onandima. That's the cross in. Hilton with a header, he's hit the bar. And Luton nearly win it. That would have ended a terrific game of football. Danny Hilton with a good header. Again, static marking. But a great save it turns out by Samba in the Forest goal. 4 added minutes. We're past the halfway mark of them. Here's Balotelli, who's got a hat-trick but could end up on the losing side. He could score now and make it 4 for himself. And it's 4-4. 4 for Balotelli. 4 for Forest. 4-4. And Trevor, who sat beside me in the commentary box, is absolutely beside himself with joy. He loves a good 4-4. And we've just brought him on here. This is an unbelievable game. If we ever live to do any more series of this, any more episodes, for as long as we live on this channel, then I don't think for excitement we can beat the 4-4 draw, as that was the last kick of the game, of one of the most extraordinary games we've ever seen. 4 goals for Balotelli, 2 for Naismith and 2 own goals. 1 from Figueiredo, the other from Joe. The other was from Lowe, but what a performance. 4-4, it's finished. Yes, one of the great 4-4 draws of all time, and if we ever do any more episodes of this, nothing will beat the excitement of that. 4-4, take that in, drink it in, it's absolutely amazing. Swansea 2, Preston North End 0, Coventry 0, Reading 3, Fulham 4, Blackpool 2. Another cracker there down at the Cottage. Millwall and Peterborough drew 0-0. Hull beat Birmingham by a goal to 0. Blackburn 0, Derby County 2. Yes, get in. Bournemouth 3, West Brom 1. Sheffield United 0, Cardiff City 1. Stoke 0, Bristol City 1. QPR 4, Barnsley 0. And Middlesbrough and Huddersfield finished 2-2. So, well, I don't think we've had that much excitement ever for a Master League series. Only gets us a point, but for entertainment value, Whitman deserved a point as well. So they go up to 23 and in the top half of the table. And 10 points now above the relegation zone. We stay 4 points ahead of Fulham, who are in third place, and now we're 6 points behind Sheffield United as well. So really, we missed the chance to take advantage of that. That is for sure, no doubt about that. So, and there was some scouting there. They want Steve Morrison there too, but the signing of Adrian was going to come in as well. Colback and Grabban are both going to retire, so we're going to lose those two at the end of the season due to retirement. Not that they were playing anyway in the Forest side, and of course there was some manager offers which we've turned down, so we stayed with Forest. I think it's right, maybe 2 or 3 years into the career mode, maybe look at that as we see a press conference of the new signing, our goalkeeper Adriani will wear the number 1 shirt for us, and yes, a great signing for us there. Great coup to get him in. He will replace Bryce Samba in goal, and Samba will drop to the bench. He's conceded far too many goals in recent weeks, and 4 against Luton, and 2 or 3 of them self-inflicted anyway. Vigoric says he'd just like to thank everybody for making it happen. He's over the moon. It's a new adventure, but I'll repay the faith in good time. That's what he said. And now he gets ready to start, or make his debut rather, in the next game. The final game, as we look at the mid-objectives for mid-season review. The chairman and Fergie sit down and just said, keep your eyes on the prize. Well, let's see if we can keep our eyes on the prize as we took on Barnsley in game 5 in the final game number 5 of this episode, and it was another short highlights one, but it was in the snow, and it was a good game at Oakwell in the snow. Let's find out why. Well, here we are in the snow at Oakwell. It's going to be a difficult one for Forest, and they need 3 points more than ever after dropping 2, you feel, against Luton. Even though they did game 1 at the end with a red goal from Balotelli, who's the man in form at the moment. This Barnsley side, you never know, they can blow hot and cold on any given day. Very cold. Conditions, as you can see, will make it very difficult. The anti-Cole starts at the 3-man midfield. Outside Labour and Freezer. The anti-Cole, the son of Andy Cole. Josh Benson, the former Birmingham youngster, plays in another one midfield. One change. Adrian replaces Samba in goal. He drops to the bench. Otherwise, it's the same team that drew 4-4 against Luton. 27 minutes gone, and what's been a really poor game, quality game. Mind you, the conditions don't help. Benson dispossessed there by Gomez. Here's Welbeck. Here's Balotelli. In the case of really a Bambi on this rather than playing attacking football. Slip sliding about. Side tackles like this one here by Ariata and Milisenka. It's not too far out for a shot here from Anderson, but he'll try and float the free kick in to Styles. There's Devante Cole. Devante Cole still going, and a good save. Adrian forced into action at the start of his Forest career. That was the requirements at Anfield. Here's Laxalt. Once again, the usual suspects waiting in the penalty area, headed out. Will be thrown into Nottingham Forest on the far side. Gomez. Laxalt. Good hit. Oh, he's hit the post. And let's have a look at it again on replay. Gomez in possession here from Drager's Pro. Comes to Max Schultz, hits it true right footed, but beats the keeper but hits the post. Martin. Love. Who's going to make the breakthrough in this game? Here's Lowe with a good cross, and the header is over. And it's Forest there doing all the attacking at the moment. Good cross from Lowe, and it's just too high from Welbeck. And that's away from Benson. Still Gomez. It's it, and he's hit it through. Forest in the lead, and it's a shot, of an arrow from Gomez. 1-0. Well, we've seen some terrific goals in this episode in the last couple of 2 or 3 games. This is another one. And great Nottingham Forest repertoire of goals in difficult conditions such as the snow and wintry conditions. To hit a shot like that is no mean achievement. Just the ball, good 20-30 yards with the ball, and then just hits the shot with the left foot, and it goes away from the goalkeeper. Forest are in the lead. Yeah, Styles, 67 gone, still 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. Fraser still. Fraser. All the way with the ball, freezing. Might even have a go himself. Giovanni Cole might hit one. Oh, got a deflection and wide. Managed to chip off the old Father's block. Trying to make things happen in this second half. As the defender goes behind for a corner. Substitution going to be made as well. As Andy Boyjo comes on. Styles with the corner, and it's gone in. It's an own goal, and it's Ariata. The man who hit the spectacular goal at Preston in the last away game. He scored again, but at the wrong end. And if Adrian thought he was going to keep a clean sheet, well, unfortunately, it's not to be. Arta got up. But headed it at the wrong end. And Boyjo. They're looking to win it at the end now. Forest will do well to hang on for a point. Olare the sub, good block, and Adrian takes possession and tries to get Forest away. Benson's won it. Olare's there, and a good save. And they've got a slight deflection. Connors are even here. Two draws on the spin really have derailed any aspirations of maybe winning the championship title. Unless Drager could come up with something at the end. His ball back across wasn't good enough. It was the second one. Yeah, cut it out, no problem. I think that will be that now. It will. There goes the whistle. We'll share with the spoils. Gomez have put Forest in front after 53 minutes with an own goal 20 minutes from the end from Ariata. That's cost another 2 points for Alex Ferguson's men, and I fancy the hairdryer will be in full swing later in the dressing room. So a night of frustration then for Ferguson as Baggy celebrates a point. Crucial one for his side, but Forest have dropped 2. It's finished here at a snowy Oakwell. Barnsley 1, Nottingham Forest 1. And to what was probably one of our best episodes of the Forest career mode yet, or the Forest Master League yet. 1-1 it finished. It was a difficult game, played in difficult conditions. But you've seen 20 goals on this episode. God, and for as long as we make this series, I don't think we can have it much as excitement as the penultimate game, which finished 4-4. An amazing game. It really was, and hope you've enjoyed it at home on my YouTube channel. So it finished 1-1, and there are all the other results flashing by. I'm not going to run through them all because I'm just taken aback by what we've seen this evening in terms of but I will say that Blackburn happily lost to Birmingham, so I'm happy about that. And West Brom have lost to Sheffield United, which is a bit of a sad one, but there you go. They're the team that need to be stopped now, Sheffield United. And we'll have a quick look at the table. So we've had 20 games out of 46 already, and we've had 7 episodes. So we're still the 8 points behind, but we're 3 points ahead. But we need to start winning games, otherwise Cardiff are going to catch us up. Peterborough, Blackpool and Coventry. Coventry did get their first win by the end of the episode, so that was great news for them. That is for sure. So that's it for us. Join us for the next episode, because it's going to be an absolute humdinger as usual. Next up, and then it's to QPR for the next one, then the Riverside. So we've got those 3 games for sure to come in the next edition of Career Mode. But don't forget to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and please hit the notification bells, because then you know when the next episode will be dropping. So that will be episode 8. We might do a 5-bomber, I don't know, it just depends on how good the games actually are before we think about doing 5 bombs. But those are the 3 games more or less confirmed in the next episode. Until then, I hope you've enjoyed this special 5-game episode with 20 goals in it. From me, JB, take care, I'll see you soon. Good night.